Is it going?
Yeah.
All right. I've been asked to show you how I teach them to do the stay command. Stay command is really easy. If you'll do it like in their cage, you just take the leash and have it on a place where you can ask them to stay, run it through there, and then you can place them. Come right here, good boy. You put them there, and then you pull the leash till the leash is tight, almost tight, and then you just tell them to stay. And then you hold that leash. They're gonna try to leave because until they get used to it, you pull the leash where they can't move and you tell them stay. And they'll stay there. Then you let the leash up, but don't take it from in the cage and tell them to come to you. And you let it run. All right, and then you set them back there again. And you tell them to stay and you pull the leash till it's tight. Tell them to stay. And then you'll scoot out a little ways away, but they're going to try to come to you, but you're holding the leash, and the leash has them to the cage. And then you tell them, okay, come. And then you let the leash run through the cage. See how it's doing? Yeah, good boy, you so good boy. And then we'll do the same thing again. You tell them to stay. You hold the leash kind of tight, and you just keep stepping further and further away with the leash stay, with the leash holding them in their staying position where you want them to stay. Once they get it down to where you don't have to run the leash through the cage and you can walk away and they stay, then you can start moving them different places and set them up and have them stay. And that's the beginning of teaching them how to stay. Stay. Good boy. Okay. And always have a release word that tells them when they're through doing what you're wanting them to do and that they did it right. I always use okay. Anytime I get him to do something, I use okay. And then watch. If I come out and put him in his cage, you'll see how he does on the stay command in the cage. I had to have help doing it this time because it's hard for me to do it. All right, over here, we're over here. All right, I'm gonna put him on the bars. I'm gonna tell him to stay. I'm gonna close the cage up. And now we're gonna back away. And then he'll stay there until I give him the command, which is his release. Okay. And he knows he's done and he knows he did it right. And he's proud of himself for doing it. All right, that's it. That'll hopefully help.